Good morning friends and welcome to the pre-market view. Friends, finally the Mario magic has prevailed over the markets, and we have seen a very strong good reaction in the equity market following the developments in the Eurozone yesterday. Just to quickly give you the highlights of what was announced. First of all, the ECB president has got the mandate from the Eurozone members for unlimited bond buying program. And this is something very significant because some of the members of the Eurozone were opposing to such a move, but except Germany, most of the members are in agreement with this, and Germany also has not really given any strong negative opinion on this particular development, which is very important. Also, there is going to be a new bond buying program through an instrument called OMT, or outright monetary transactions, and they are going to be buying bonds with a maturity of 3 years, which is going to have a very good effect on the bond yields. And post these announcements, we have seen that the Spain and Italian bond yields have actually cooled off by almost 50 basis points. Also, the other important thing is that they are going to mop up the excess liquidity which was created earlier to support the Eurozone. So most of the Eurozone members would refrain from printing new money, which is again very big positive. Also, it gives options to the Eurozone members to either go for a full-fledged bailout program, or they can go for some kind of a precautionary program through this particular route. So overall, though this development does not solve all the problems of the Eurozone, what it does is that it gives some kind of a comfort and stability to the euro, which was under some kind of a pressure for various reasons. So that has brought some kind of a positive for most of the equity markets. And looking at the markets, European markets were up almost 3%. Once these announcements were out, even US markets were up 2%. And today also, when we look at the Asian markets, they are up anywhere from about 1.5% odd. In terms of flows, friends, FIs were net buyers to the tune of 167 crore in the cash market, and domestic institutions were sellers to the tune of 34 crore. And Brent crude has actually come off to about $113, and the euro has remained at a very high level of 1.26. On that note, let me invite Shaival to take us through important F&O cues and the strategies. Hi Shaival, good morning.
Good morning.
Please share your outlook on the F&O markets and any interesting strategies that you have identified for us.
See, first of all, I'd like to tell you that the FIs have been encashing onto their positions in futures and options segment even for the third consecutive day, and we have also seen that anticipating a positive move from the ECB yesterday, market have shown a good resilience at lower levels and have closed in positive. Now, what we have been seeing is that on the options front, 5,200 and 5,200 call and put option both have been witnessing a good activity in terms of open interest. So that has provided a cushion for the market on the lower side, and we have seen that the markets have bounced. Whereas on the higher side, 5,300 and 5,400 call option stands with highest number of shares in the open interest. So now what we feel is that as a weekly VWAP is placed at 5355. Yes, we may see a bounce in the market because we have been reacting to the positive moves from the European indices, and we'll see a bounce, but 5355 on intraday basis would act as a hurdle for the market. If market manages to close above, then we'll be revising our weekly trend.
Right, and any interesting strategies or ideas that you can share with us?
See, we have identified two stocks from intraday perspective, as we are seeing that SGX Nifty is plus by more than 40-45 points. We'd like to play on the positive side, so we recommend to buy Hindustan Petroleum with support of 305 rupees 50 paisa, and Tech Mahindra with support of 827 rupees 30 paisa. Whereas we have also recommended butterfly spread strategy in Nifty by buying 5,300 call option 2 lots at 54.60. We have simultaneously sold 4 lots of 5,400 strike price call option at 23.25, and we have bought 2 lots of 5,500 call option at 7 rupees 80 paisa. So the outflow stands at 15 rupees 90 paisa.
So for those of the clients who have not been able to initiate this strategy yesterday, in the morning if they wish to do it, they should look at this outflow. If outflow is somewhere around 16 rupees for the strategy, it makes sense to initiate.
Yeah, exactly. it's near 16 or say below 50, at 15 or 1590 or below that, one can surely go for the strategy. And what one can do is, we have circulated a detailed PDF report on the same, so one can refer that for the profit and loss and
Right, Sharekhan.
certain things.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that update.
Thank you.
Talking about the companies in the news today, friends, first of all, Hero Honda Motors has entered into a design and technology agreement with one of the European company, and we've seen that Hero Honda Motors has corrected in the recent few days because of the negative growth data for the month of August. So this development could provide some kind of a pullback in Hero Honda, so one can go long there with a stop loss of 1756 and a target of about 1845 to 1880. Government has given a final note to the Warburg Pincus to buy a stake in the Future Capital. This deal was announced a couple of months before, but was pending for government approval, and now that it has come through, one can go long on Future Capital with a stop loss of 150 and a target of about 158 to 161. Mahindra Satyam will provide IT services to one of the Australian airlines, and because of that, we think that one could look at going long on Mahindra Satyam with a stop loss of 97 and a target of about 102 to 104. That's it from all of us, friends. Have a great weekend and see you on Monday morning.